When you travel on airplanes regularly, each model of aircraft eventually muddles together the same way as cars on the road. No one really bothers to notice anything about the plane, except to make sure that all the parts are there, which should be every time. Aside from the usual seats, overhead compartments, and other typical spaces in a plane, most assume there is nothing else. But what if you completely missed some of the features on the method of travel you use so much? Here are 7 airplane features you didn't even know existed. 1. The magic button for extra room. When you finally have a comfortable seat anywhere, you always wish there were a button to give you something extra. If you've ever found yourself sitting in a chair for the airplane but wish you had more room, look to get yourself the aisle seat. Unknown to many, under the arm of the aisle seat is a special button that loosens the armrest. You will find this magical button near the hinge. Having that room will free up space for your legs to keep from knocking into someone next to you. 2. The hidden handrail. If you've been on an airplane, then you have probably seen people grab the backs of chairs as they move through the aisle. The odd part is there's no need to do that when a feature right above the seats is waiting to be used. When you see a stewardess come to check on you, do you see where their hand is? Surprisingly, along the overhead storage compartments is a scalloped area that acts as a handrail, allowing people to move a little easier. Show everyone the secret the next time you're trying to move through the airplane. 3. Secret sleeping area. Unless you have worked on an airplane, it's understandable that you would not ever know this feature existed. So, for anyone such as a captain or stewardess, they have likely used the secret sleeping area when time allowed for a break. Who wants to keep going after a 14-hour workday? On airplane models such as Boeing 777 and 787s, this feature is a regular thing. Try and spot the locked door near the front of the plane or the unusually thick curtains. That'll be where it's at. 4. Hooks on the wings. Out of all the features, this is one people probably wouldn't notice even if they had a window seat near the wings. Next time you're above the cloud, take a look out your window, if you have one, and see if you can spot the small protrusions near the end. Why do they exist? The hooks are there as part of an emergency preparedness plan. In the event the plane ends up landing on a body of water, the hooks are meant to hold rope threaded through them so passengers can safely leave from the wing. Nobody wants to ride a slippery inflatable slide into the ocean, right? 5. Triangle above window. Some hidden features on a vehicle are marked by a specific shape or symbol. Airplanes are no different. Just above certain windows in an aircraft is a special black triangle above about 4 windows. The purpose of these shapes is for flight attendants to check and make sure that the slats or flaps of the airplanes are functioning properly. Feeling a little motion sick while you're in the air? A great remedy for that is sitting at the windows where these squares are. The triangles don't just mark the best place to view wing flaps but as the plane's center of gravity. Now you know where to sit for the smoothest ride. 6. Holes in the windows. This one might worry the more paranoid of travelers. If you've ever looked to the lower part of an airplane's window and noticed some holes, there is a legitimate reason for them. Using 3 panes for the window total, these holes act as a protectant from the potential ill effects of pressure drop during ascension. The outermost window gets the brunt of things, while the middle balances things. The innermost window, oddly enough, protection for the middle window. 7. Hidden handcuffs. Anytime you've seen a video of a passenger getting a little too heated, they probably became familiar with these. They exist for the flight crew to restrain anyone who might need it. While some may use the traditional metal handcuff, it's more common for them to use zip ties.